Okay, it's time to infiltrate Enbar. Will our stealthy approach mean we have different deployment locations? I guess we'll find out.
The Resistance Army, having finished preparations for their surprise attack on the Imperial capital, departs Garreg Mach. Along the way, they join forces with ally soldiers who had already secretly entered Empire territory. Together, they storm the streets of Enbar, giving the Imperial Army no time to counterattack.
Why is the symbol of Seros there, like the crest of Seros, next to Hereving rather than Enbar? The Enbar infiltration.
There it is. The greatest city in all of Fodlan. Enbar, the Imperial capital. Deep within are the palace grounds where the Emperor resides. If Rhea is being kept here, she must be within the palace.
So what, is our plan to break her out and have her go dragon and smash everything? Because that would be pretty fun.
We shall tear through the city streets, capture the palace, and kill Edelgard at last.
Or, you know, reason with her, but I don't see that happening anytime soon.
If the enemy spots us, they'll call back any troops deployed in other areas. We have no leeway here.
Lady Rhea, please be safe.
You basically need to cast Path Without a Trace.
Now, we must organize our reserve troops and invade Enbar.
Why was Caspar in that scene? He didn't say anything. Or Alois. Okay, so Okay, deployment locations are... Okay, we're no longer starting there, okay. We've got some people deploying there. And people deploying over the other side, okay. And it looks like we have two bosses. Let me just guess. Let's see. Yep, I thought the Death Knight would be back. Whoa. Oh, wow. He is... This is probably just hard mode talking, but holy crap, he's... And he moves too. Yeah, he is actually stronger than I expected him to be. Wow, his stats are high on hard mode. And we also... Hello there, spoiler faction name! Let me guess. Yep, you're also those who slither in the dark. Definitely making your presence within the Empire kind of obvious. A Agarthan soldier, yep. Except you're not an Agarthan soldier, okay. Oh, the Wudao. Apparently this becomes insanely good if it's forged. That's an Imperial soldier. And of course Hubert's here. Wait a minute. Oh, he has bolting. Hey, you cheater, you had Meteor earlier, and I'm pretty sure you don't learn bolting at all when you're playable. And of course you have, like, dark magic. Wait, what? Oh, that's because, like, my... You have two of those, 2 boltings, and 80 miasmas. You did not balance your prepared spells for today, did you? 80 miasmas, seriously. Okay. We've got a few more Imperial soldiers over here. Like, to be honest, do we really even need to fight the enemies that... Oh, I guess there's a chest over there. Yeah, I've kind of been ignoring a lot of these chests in the maps, just because... What's our objective here? Defeat all enemy commanders. Okay, so we just need to beat the Death Knight and, Is that, like, blue tile? Oh, it's a heal tile. Or, you know, heal tile plus. But, yeah, we don't even really need to go that way. Okay, so it's just a crack team infiltrating right now. So, who is going to be part of that team? Only 10 deployment slots. And I definitely need Lysithea here. So I feel like in the next fight, I'm going to be using as many Black Eagles characters as possible, because I want to see if they have special boss dialogue with Edelgard. So here... I want to bring my non-Black Eagles people. Also, by the way, Seth's finally a Wyvern Lord. It's about time. So I guess I'll try and bring as many non-Black Eagles characters as possible to compensate. I just feel like my stats look weirdly low for this point in the game. Like, on my other route, Dimitri's stats were crazy at this point, but I don't know, I just feel oddly weak on most of my army on this run. But anyway, obviously I will need a healer. And even though I have Marianne, I probably should bring Linhardt as well. And I should bring my Dancer too. For some reason, Caspar's also not been great for me this playthrough. I guess because I've also had Raphael. Yeah, like, comparing the two of them, they're both pretty similar, but Raphael's way stronger and has a lot more HP. I mean, Petra could be pretty useful here too, but I don't know, I might want to save her for the next fight. Although, Bernadette is a little over-leveled. Maybe I should bring Caspar. Okay, so who deploys where? Caspar hasn't even loaded it. There he is, but he took a while to load. Marianne should go near Ignatz, I guess. I should probably sort this by support. Which side is most in need of dancers? I feel like, honestly, you could probably finish this map very quickly if you know, use the right people, or, you know, the right gambits or strategies. Guess Ignatz will swap over here. Obviously, Lysithea needs to stay down here because she needs to smash Mr. Death Knight. And, yeah, hi there, Slitherer. I do wish they, like, split up the enemy factions on the condition screen like they did in Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. Like, that way I could tell exactly how many Slitherers there are here and how many, or Slytherins, as the case may be. And I want to keep Byleth as an Enlightened one because I like his healing. Any abilities that I could... Whoa, okay. Okay, I think that's all good. Let's do this.
It appears that Hubert and the Death Knight are in command of the Empire's forces in the city. We've not the time to deal with them one by one. Split up and take both on at once.
It's here! The Crest of Flames banner! There, on the other side of the canal!
Uninvited guests, I see. Let's ensure they receive a warm welcome.
I've been practicing my generic villain lines. How was that one?
Ready the artillery. Prepare to attack. Rocks, arrows, magic. Rain death upon the enemy until they are silent as the grave.
I've been workshopping that one for quite a while too.
Reinforcements will fly in shortly. Defend the heavy weapons until they arrive.
Okay, so we have siege engines here. And if I remember correctly from my previous playthrough, these things hit a lot harder than I expected them to. So we've got to be careful. But I think we can circumvent the majority of them. Just gonna make sure to lock in your range so bad things don't happen to me. That's probably not gonna end well, is it? I do need to make sure that I save a Dark Spikes for the Death Knight.
It's done.
Okay, you can't reach, you can't reach. You will accept you're probably gonna die to a Dark Spikes counter, although that puts me down to just one Dark Spikes, and I may need at least two for the Death Knight.
Shall we?
And you can attack her from two places, so... Yeah, I don't like how Lawrence falls just short of not killing a lot of Fortress Knights. I think that's supposed to be the Opera House, like in the middle of the city. I know that Dorothea would be here. Okay, good, he doesn't get doubled. Like, I do know that Dorothea would have been here on the Blue Lions route if I hadn't recruited her, so, yeah. I had to deal with her replacement, Dorothy Ann. No relation to the Magic School Bus character. I suppose I can go over here and try and lure in the pointy art. It still sounds like you're just making art out of something pointy. Pointy art, Creststone. Or like the pointy arts. Defense against the pointy arts. Okay, so they're fine. Now I have to make sure that this squad doesn't get splattered.
I'll do my best.
Oh, by the way, she's learned Blizzard, because I finally started training her in Reason. Yeah, I feel like if I'd recruited her, like, if this was Golden Deer, she'd be way ahead in Reason by now, but I didn't recruit her until quite late into the game, so... Yep, that was not great. Oh, but at least she can finish you off with Nosferatu.
I have to do this.
Oh, nice crit. Had she crit before? She probably has, but...
I won, didn't I?
I think she crit with the sword once, didn't she? With Blutgang.
Steady now.
Oh, by the way, I gave Ignatz a magic bow, which for some reason was sitting in Raphael's inventory. I don't know why, but it just was. Okay, come on, Ignatz. You need to master... He's close to mastering Assassin. He probably could do it in this part, because that apparently gets you lethality.
Guide me well.
Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I've kept this Iron Lance on Seteth, but for some reason Seteth just has a hard time doubling on this
Destiny
run.
unfurls.
Guess it's just because enemies are generally faster on hard. Of course, you're doubling, but that doesn't really matter too much to me. Can I punch you? I can, and it actually does finish you off.
Hope you're ready.
Nice one! I do really like War Masters. I mean, I know they don't have the best, like, speed overall, but that crit bonus is amazing. They're kind of like, you know, like the warrior equivalent of Sword Mask. Or, you know, I could just say they're kind of like berserkers, because that's really what they are. Okay, so I really want to dance for you and kill off this Fortress Knight, but on the other hand, I kind of want Ignatz to master Assassin. And that Fortress Knight down there is really not doing anyone any harm right now. Of course, if I go here, I go in range of the bad stuff. I think that weapon took a while to spawn into his hand, and I was hoping for a crit there, Ignatz. Okay, 2 experience. So, please don't die, Ignatz. You're gonna shoot Ignatz, aren't you? No, you're gonna shoot Seteth. 10.
This is our chance.
Go, random bandits! Shoot them! Oh wait, you're using your melee weapons, that's dumb. And yes, Seteth does have that keyhole shield right now. Sagittae does seem kind of weirdly lame in this game. It doesn't even look like arrows. I forgot to replenish battalions. That was dumb.
In a hurry to die, are you?
Hopefully nothing else can get to him.
Too close for my liking.
Yeah, this is definitely too close for my liking. Please let nothing else be able to attack him.
Good, but not enough.
Please don't die. Yep, he... Oh, wow, they died before I could even use Stride. Whoops, that was terrible. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to take out that big flyer soon. Looks like the Agarthans aren't moving yet. Okay, you have 1 cracked panel. Okay, that's just Ragnarok. Yeah, it's obviously Ragnarok is more than just Ragnarok. It's kind of insane. Okay. Could get a bit of crackage going on all of those panels, or I could just blast you with the Resonant Lightning, which I only have 1 of. Maybe I will.
I can help. In this situation...
In this situation, we find out what happens to a giant pointy beast when it's struck by lightning. A authority, which is nice. Only because you were lucky enough to come pre-trained in that. And, yep, 1 shot from Leonie should finish that. Let's just, well, we obviously know the Death Knight moves now.
We'll cover
But this should break, well, obviously it will break your armor, and then I should be able to cancel out of the way of the Death Knight. I like that kind of Colosseum thing in the background. It's kind of a shame you never go there. And there goes your armor. And your, I was about to say your face, but more your mask. Let's not do that. But I would quite like, well, that's a lot of things attacking you. I would kind of like to lure in that archer and have him die. 31, 16. And you appear to be no longer... Oh, right, because you're stunned, so I don't need to worry about you attacking Leone on this phase. Do need to worry about that thing, though. Also Lorenz, because he's kind of badly hurt right now. I may as well, because Violet has Recover. That'll probably be better for healing Lorenz right now. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. This is just kind of a dumb tangent, but sometimes when I was playing the GBA games, I used to make the Recover staff seem more legendary than I actually was by referring to it as the Staff of Rick Kabar. I don't know, I was just silly like that. Okay, I would like you to crit, but I'm not sure that will happen. Or I could try and lure in that Agarthan. Is he gonna double you, though? 20 attack speed versus your exactly 20 attack speed. The problem is that he has Ragnarok and Black Tome Fair, which is gonna hurt me quite badly. Even if I equip my own Ragnarok, I'm not gonna be getting doubled by him. Or am I? I suppose we'll find out. And that's exactly what I wanted. Nice. Nice twirl there. Okay, we actually haven't moved anyone on this side. It's sort of pointless to keep advancing down this way, though, but I may as well just not do that, unfortunately.
For the future of Fodlan.
Come on, Ignatz, Master Assassin.
You're
He has
making
a
me look bad.
White Master Assassin, but he's very, very close, I think. Alright, now here's the problem. Can I have Seteth go over there without... Nope, there's a bunch of Ragnarok people who are going to attack Seteth if he goes over there. Alright, there is a chest down there. I almost forgot about that one. Oh, not quite. Oh, and the magic turret attacks him if he goes there. But I can just one-hit snipe this guy.
That is all.
Please tell me you have enough move to get out of there. Okay, that's actually out of range. And you're going to attack, but then you're going to get one-hit snipe next turn. Or can I... I can actually get you from over here, except that's not good for me at all. Or I could just silence you. Which I could try. Or maybe this is better. Can Caspar get through those woods? Not quite. Yeah, that probably wouldn't end well. It's that stupid edifice there that's blocking my way. Who could I silence? I may as well silence you. Wow, you are very pale. You are very, very pale. Guess that's a bit of a taste of what we'll be fighting in the future. And now that you're silenced, I can safely do this! Actually, that's kind of cool. Does that mean that, like, you lost your reason prowess, and that's why I had a higher hit rate against you? Because I can't really think of any other reason why. Why is my accuracy so bad against you? I think you went into a forest. Yeah, I was bound to fail one of those. I think her speed actually went down when she became a bow knight, which is kind of sad because even Paladin lowers your speed quite a bit. Ow! Well, good thing that flying beast is stunned. Yeah, wow, that almost looks like a porcelain mask, but it's not. It's your actual face. That sounds really, really bad and insulting. I'm so sorry. But you are, those who stood in the dark, the one faction in this game that's blatantly, unambiguously evil, so you kind of deserved it. Yes, he is in a forest, okay.
Not looking good.
I mean, I can definitely try and shoot him from outside his range. But maybe I should get closer to that big birdie thing. and try and get a better hit rate. And Big Bat down.
I'm not dying here.
Well, you came very close to dying here, so you almost didn't make good on that promise. Okay, can I actually hit the Death Knight? Yes, I can. Preview. Okay, well, I can have someone else gambit him for like 1 or 2 damage and then have Lysithea finish him off, so it's not the end of the world.
I can still fight.
And here's where my hybrid physical/magical attacker build pays off. Except not really, because I'm still doing badly. I don't want to get obliterated by you. That's not a terrible idea, though.
It won't be in vain.
Okay, can you do this? Nope. Okay, yeah, you know you're ridiculous as a mage when you're one-shotting other mages. Even on hard, I do definitely feel the rocket tag gameplay of this game. It's still definitely possible to just, like... There aren't a lot of other Fire Emblems, like one rounding is pretty common in Fire Emblem, but there are not a lot of Fire Emblem games where you often just straight up one-shot things. Like, it's true, you very rarely see outright one-shots in earlier games in the series, so this one is kind of interesting in that regard. It is definitely faster paced, and I guess that fits from the developers of the Warriors series. And I do like that faster pace. I would also very much like it if, I want Ignatz to master Assassin. He also probably needs to go ahead and grab that chest, though. Well, I suppose this way is a bit safer for him. Come on! One more round of combat, and then you've mastered Assassin. You can call yourself a Master Assassin. I am really wearing down this magic.
I wasn't about to let you go.
There we go.
I think I've mastered it.
Lethality and Assassinate, which I don't get to put into my inventory immediately because this, like, apparently in Fates you could actually do that. Like, I don't see why a mechanic works better in Fates than it does here. I mean, if I wanted to have fun, I could do that and just stun all 3 of you. Oh, and one-shot the middle one, which is not bad. Except then Mr. Death Knight attacks him, and we can't be having that. Oh, he's only just barely in the Death Knight's range, actually. But I should probably just be making a beeline for Hubert instead. I don't really like that flying beast either. Because Caspar's probably getting doubled.
You're all going down.
Oh yeah, and sometimes I forget that Caspar has that skill that lowers the evasion of adjacent enemies. Yeah, that's just the thing about not mastery skills, personal skills in this game. Most of the time, they just are so lackluster that I never really feel the need to use them. Oh, that won't end well. Heal Lawrence, maybe?
That helps.
Nope, not doing that at all. Okay, she just barely survives that. Yeah, I am actually really tempted to do this. It is one of my precious gambits, though. I should probably save those for the flying demonic beast, but I'm also very tempted to do this. And one-shotted.
Destiny unfurls.
And both of you are stunned, so I probably could have moved Marianne one extra space, but oh well. Okay, the Death Knight can't get you from there.
Our first wave of reinforcements is here. It will not be long until the next.
Really?
Their reinforcements just keep on coming. We need to secure the artillery. That will make it easier to deal with them.
Okay, I'm guessing if you take out the artillery, the reinforcements stop or something? Huh. 2 damage. I'm concerned about that one that just straight up behind me, though. And I'm slightly concerned about you too, but I'm going to recuperate a little bit of this health. Still almost die. Yeah, we got winged demonic beasts all over the place. I need a big gambit right now. Oh, that hit rate. Why does that hit rate suck so much? What do you got?
My orders?
I can do that. That had better hit, though.
I've got another option.
Did he just bluntly say, you need help? I mean, it's kind of true. I freaking knew it. I knew that would miss. I'd say, does Lorenz have a gambit left? But what am I saying? Of course he doesn't. His battalion's gone. It's a bit of a jerk move, because they say that reinforcements are coming, but they don't say exactly what the reinforcements are.
I'm awake.
So why do I have more accuracy against that one, but not against that one? Oh, that's actually smart, because if I hit that, then I get all three of the Pegasus Knights without needing to risk it missing one of them.
Shake this up.
Of course, this could miss too. Nope, that worked. Oh, that one didn't get hit by the Gambit.
My orders?
But I still would really, really like to actually hit that one. Don't know if it'll work though.
I'll help you with that.
This could still miss.
Turn the tables.
No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, so all those Pegasus Knights are stunned now, except I need to, yeah. No, let's not do that. Except I need to armor break this thing, because otherwise Linhardt will die. Or I can just warp him away with Lycidia, that's possible too.
Shall we?
I don't think I can actually get to it, though. I can crack one of those, but I don't think I can crack the other one. And if I warp Linhardt away, then this thing is just going to attack Lycidia and kill her. Except, if you attack once, and then Linhardt takes off your health bar with his counter, I think that just stops your attack right there. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Of course, I'm obviously going to need to get rid of that Pegasus Knight too.
It's done.
Finally, speed. Oh no, they're all Falcon Knights. I was thinking only the middle one was a Falcon Knight. So like, I actually have to not take out its HP bar. Because if I do that, it's actually going to kill Linhardt. It's a bit of a weird thing.
Did the trick.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work. Also, nice hit plus 20, crit plus 10 there. Just pick you off with fire.
I'll tolerate no obstacle. I can
Now I just need to watch out for these things, although if they're going to use an AoE anyway...
put me in there.
do that, then what's your battalion? I think I can actually armor break you with just these two. Of course, if I do that, then... No, you're still AoEing.
I won't run.
So what I actually need to do is I need to have you use your attack first. Because then you get aggroed onto Caspar instead of her, in case I don't get the armor break. Oh, I thought for a second there that missed and my heart skipped a beat. Okay, so Marianne's getting attacked. That would normally be awful, but instead I'm going to actually move over here. Yeah, this should do it. Gambit here. Why am I not getting a Gambit boost? I may as well just equip the gauntlets. Because this will crack the panel directly in front as well as the one to the side. Okay, good, no miss. There we go, armor down. And it's now aggroed onto Caspar. Not that it'll do anything this turn because it's stunned.
Guide me well.
I could just finish you off. You seem to be going for an AoE. Like, if I ignore you, like, are you just gonna fly and kill Marianne, or... Because it says you're gonna use an AoE, so I... Oh, hopefully I can trust that. But I've been wrong about trusting those aggro lines in the past. Seta suddenly just got a ton more durable on becoming a Wyvern Lord. It's probably the shield. The shield of yourself. Like, oh, but if I do that, then Seteth gets stuck in the AoE. Like, hopefully you won't just suddenly decide to kill Marianne. Of course, if I take you out, maybe it'll stop reinforcements?
More fighting.
Guess we'll find out. And I guess while Ignatz is here...
Let me paint you a picture.
Okay. That was completely unnecessary. Oh no. You heal every turn. Oh, I forgot to take that into account. Linhardt may die. Oh, you actually were going to AoE. Right. Except you attacked him and not Marianne for some reason. Please. Oh, yes, I do enough. Good. So hopefully... that stops you attacking. Yes, it does. Good. That was incredibly... not so much lucky, but yeah, I'm glad that things work out like that. And you still only have one panel left, so I can get rid of that quite easily. I got 2 more Excaliburs. Let's get an armor break. Oh, actually, no, that will not be an armor break because of the stupid panel. Can Lysithea do enough damage to crack that panel and no? Like, and break your nope. Yeah, so I have to not get a health bar down if I do this. I don't know whether I'll end up making Linhardt a Dark Knight or a Holy Knight in this run. More Umbral Steel. Imagine if Lysithea had Excalibur. I think I'll save that for the next hit. Yeah, that's about right. Just kind of frozen the air and waited for its inevitable doom. 64. Am I doing 64? I am doing more than 64. Right in the tail.
Make a difference?
Yeah, it did. We're definitely taking out more of those winged beasts than we did on the Blue Lions route, where I just kind of ignored most of them. I still don't like that magic turret. Hey, Seteth, can you get on that? Not quite. But I also need to get rid of this stupid Pegasus Knight. Sagittae isn't even effective against flyers. I could use these silver face punches.
All is going to plan.
Almost level 40 on Byleth. Well, that speed's a little disappointing. And now we just have Mr. Death Knight over there. I probably should have dismounted, but I can always do that next turn. Okay, how... you have Gerald's Mercenaries and you have... Okay. Like, this thing basically needs to die right now. It still has a couple of health bars to go. Because I really need to draw that one's attention with Gambits, otherwise I might be in trouble. Speaking of being in trouble, I also need to remember about Desperation. Of course, Desperation won't matter when I have a Brave Weapon.
Don't try and stop me.
I knew that would happen. Okay, that's that broken, and then I think you can finish it. Yeah, definitely finish it. No, 2 uses of that is a better investment. I was hoping that would miss, but oh well.
No mercy.
Whenever I hear that, I keep thinking of no mercy, no respite, no fear. Which is a Spes Moran thing, although that should be... I don't know how obvious that would be to some people. But... yeah, let's use the Group Lance attack. And if I do that, I might be able to fly over... that gets me attacked by 2 bishops. Go over here. 20 is kind of bad. Okay, Ignatz is in range of the Flame Breath if I put him there.
Appreciate that.
I'd probably rather heal you than dance this turn.
We have reinforcements coming in from another direction. Deploy them as soon as they arrive.
How nice of you to tell us. I'm pretty sure we'll be away from those reinforcements being a threat when they do come, but I guess we'll find out. Ow. I love that just the support thing just appears after she gets blasted with a magic turret. Wait. You dirty liar! You dirty, 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 rotten liar! Like, oh, It said I drew your attention. And said it was still in your range. When you gambit a beast, they're meant to attack the one who gambited them. Why did you do that? Like, that legitimately makes me angry. That's the game's tutorials being liars. That is not meant to work that way. Oh, sorry, I'm angry at that. I'm really, really angry at that. Sorry if I got loud for a second, but just like... I don't know what happened there. Like, that's what the... Like, you gambit a beast, you attract their attention. They attack whoever gambited them. That's how they work. That will get all of them, right? It will, but that hit rate's a bit shaky.
We'll support you. Don't
I wouldn't
let
normally
my
say
hands
80 is
dirty.
shaky, but I've missed with things like that before. Okay, good, there we go. That's break. And yet more Umbral Steel that I probably won't need. I sort of just want to grab that chest, but I also... Oh, well, I guess I'm grabbing the chest. Axe of Zoltan. And you will get punched in the face. What was I saying about Caspar not being that great for me? Yeah, hopefully you don't magically decide to unstun yourself.
Be smart or I'm finished.
Can I reach you from... Nope. If she goes there, she can't get out of the Death Knight's range. However, What? Why have I not equipped any bow arts on you? That is really stupid. Why? Why did I not equip any bow arts on you? Oh, wait a minute. Right. Seth's out of gambits too, isn't he? Ugh. Like, I need to do 1 damage to the Death Knight in a way that will not make me die, and I'm pretty sure the ways that I have access to where I can do that are very, very few, because, yep. Wow, 1 hit rate. Oh, okay, but now I'm suddenly... Oh, because I leveled up and gained 1 point of magic. Of course, I'm gonna need to hit with this. And I kind of like to see what his boss conversation with Byleth is, but... On the other hand, I'm just tempted to just get it over with.
I have no need of you.
Oh, really, Death Knight?
To kill, to die, to know one without the other would be maddening.
And because we didn't do the paralogue, in fact, I think his unique death scene for Mercedes doing the paralogue, I was hoping she'd learn a spell from that, is exclusive to the Blue Lions route, so I don't think we would have got it anyway.
Good. Only Hubert remains.
We are taking heavy losses. We need more troops.
Like, you know, I don't want to laugh at this or anything, but like, part of me was almost expecting him to go, "No, not the Death Knight! He was my best pal!" But, I don't know. Well, actually, in this playthrough, Hubert actually... You didn't see it because it was all off camera, but Hubert fought the Death Knight in Chapter 6. Just because I was curious to see what the conversation would be, and I wasn't disappointed. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier when I was just saying, like, I kinda don't recommend fighting the Death Knight with Edelgard or Hubert in earlier chapters if you're on the Black Eagles route.
So nice.
Because it kinda spoils some reveals ahead of time. It is part of why I still... Like, I do personally think that, like, they should not have marketed the Black Eagles route as the one to play first. Because I do think it has more impact if you do it after you know certain things. And it does make the Flame Emperor's identity very obvious, and you miss the epic reveal cutscene with Dimitri and him going crazy. Like, Dimitri's revenge, the whole thing has no context if you play that route first. But, anyway, I digress. But on the subject of tangents, I guess I could go on a tangent that I prepared about the Death Knight. So, I mean, he's dead now, so... Bit of a weird time to go on a tangent about him, but... Something, like, I was in a conversation with someone, and something that I actually realized that... Something that they pointed out to me that I found actually really interesting is, like, a way that would solve all of the issues that I have with the Death Knight. Like, the main complaint that I have about him is that you barely got to know Yuritsa. So, like, him being Yuritsa, there's not really much of an impact because he was someone you barely knew. I mean, there's a TV trope called Stranger Behind the Mask, and that's kind of what it feels like. Even though you didn't know who was behind the mask, they might as well have been a stranger because Yuritsa barely said anything or did anything beforehand. You couldn't even do faculty training with him. So there's that problem, and also the problem of the Death Knight being totally irrelevant on the Black Eagles route post-time skip, as well as some other, like, things, like, about the Black Eagles route. So so I normally don't like to directly say the names of, like, people in the comments who've, like, given me certain suggestions that I talk about in videos. And it's not because, you know, I don't appreciate it. Obviously I do. The reason why I don't do it is because I don't want to date the videos. So, like, doing that, I feel the videos just end up... It's easy to date them by, you know, who was commenting on them at the time. But this time, like, this idea was so brilliant that I actually am going to have to credit the person directly. So, this was a commenter by the name of Daniel M who suggested this. What if, on Edelgard's route, so Crimson Flower, Yuritsa joined as a fully playable ally? It's just, the more I think about it, the more brilliant that is. One, Edelgard's route locks you out of a lot of characters, more than any other route. It locks you out of Catherine, Cyril, Hilda. I know there's at least two. Oh, Seteth and Flame. So yeah, Catherine, Cyril, Hilda, Seteth, and Flame. That's 5 characters at the very least that it locks you out of. And the only exclusive people it has to make up for it are Hubert and Edelgard. So why not give them another exclusive character? That would also solve the problem of the interface spoiler regarding Yuritsa being the Death Knight, or at the very least, Yuritsa being a villain. Because if you look at the support list, Yuritsa not being on there sticks out like a billion sore thumbs. But if Yuritsa was playable, even if it was only on one route, he would appear on the support list. Thus, you would not have that spoiled for you ahead of time. And yeah, because like Edelgard and Hubert are on the support list despite only being playable on 1 out of 4 routes, so why not have someone else only playable on 1 out of 4 routes be on the support list? That would solve the interface spoiler issue. And also, it would give you more time to know Yuritsa, it'd give Yuritsa some more development. Heck, if you recruited, Mercedes, that's the name. If you recruited Mercedes to the Black Eagles, they could support each other and, like, have a happier relationship. Because apparently on the Black Eagles route, Mercedes, like, is totally convinced that the church is completely corrupt and she wants to just take down the corrupt elements of it by force, so she's certainly happy on that route, and, you know, her being able to interact with Emil on that route, it makes sense. And again, it would give Yuritsa much needed development. It would make his death on other routes feel like more of a tragedy. It would also, and like this is the other suggestion this person made, make their default class both Dark Knight and Hero. Because nobody in this game is canonically a hero, which feels very weird. So that could solve that. Like, I feel like Yuritsa's canonically supposed to be a hero. Let me get... Oh, you're not actually bolting. Okay. So, like, the more I think about it, the more that would have actually really helped. Like, make Yuritsa playable on the Crimson Flower route. And yeah, I said Yuritsa, not the Death Knight, because I feel like on that route, he'd have no reason to hide his identity anymore. Like, I feel like you could very easily make a case for, you know, unmasked Yuritsa making sense to be fully playable on that path. So yeah, those are just my 2 cents on the issue. I think it would really make a lot of sense. And it would definitely make the Death Knight more interesting as a character, more relevant to the overall story. It would just solve a lot of problems that I have with him, personally. So yeah, again, that's my 2 cents on the issue. Hashtag Death Knight for DLC when? I mean, it could happen. I still feel like if there is a DLC, like, well, we know there's going to be DLC for this game, what am I talking about? But I feel like the DLC storyline that's coming out next year is going to be a prequel. I feel like it's going to be a prequel involving either Lug and his entourage, or the original Saints and Nemesis. Maybe we get to play as Nemesis back when he was a hero. I mean, if he even was a hero at this point. I mean, I know what Nemesis eventually became, and it's hilarious, but, I won't say that for now. But, like, trust me, I laughed so much when I found out what Nemesis actually was. Yeah. I wish I could say, but unfortunately I can't. Oh, that'd be great if it weren't for the terrible hit rate. I do have a meteor as well, I need to be aware of that. Oh, that's Hubert range, isn't it? Gotta be careful of that too. Has Linhardt? No, he has not moved. Okay. Not a lot of people here need healing, though.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize for being healed. Nah. I was about to say this is a better hit, but then, you know, you went and had a 100% hit rate. You don't have any gambits left, do you? Nope, you're all out of gambits, okay. Well, if this goes pear-shaped, I can Divine Pulse it.
Forgive me. I'll try to put this...
The riding. Nope, not really going to be that much use. Yep, Hubert is going to blast her in the face. Wow, she gets doubled by, like, everything, doesn't she? That is not good. I could crit with one of those. This is almost like the gamble skill in Path of Radiance. It's only a 50% chance, though. Definitely want to eliminate that warrior, though. Because he is definitely a big threat to Marianne. I said definitely a lot there. Exactly enough. Nice one, Leonie.
Difference?
Yes, that probably did make a difference.
I got cocky.
Well, we'll see about that soon. Is Hubert bolting... Okay. Huh. Of course, I miss one of those if I don't get close. Guess I can chip away a little bit on you first. No, that means Leonie still has to hit 2 of them. Or just 1. Okay, good. You didn't dodge both of them. That would have been really stupid. And now she can canto out of bolting range. 43. Okay, I'm gonna have to block off Marianne. Oh, except, does Caspar just explode from bolting as well? Considering that you are aiming bolting at him, I would guess yes. Can you drop a meteor on someone? Well, you can drop a meteor on that guy. And have him just... Finally we get to see that! Him just throwing his Wu Dao hundreds of miles into the air and it magically falling into her hands. I love it when you just kill enemies that have droppable items from a really vast distance away. It's just always so great. Except I still don't think this is going to end well.
It's almost a shame to kill you.
That was another villain line he was workshopping.
Don't blame yourself.
Yep, I knew it.
Guide me well.
Oh, wait, really? That could end badly. Unless that happens.
For the future of Fodlan. I found...
I was hoping that guy would charge ahead. Now, can Seth actually get to Hubert?
well.
No. I don't think Hubert explodes Seth in one shot, though, so... That's... I can at least take solace in that. Well, things are... Oh, by the way, I don't think I've actually shown Agnia's arrow on camera before, so I may as well show it now. It basically just drops a giant arrow on them.
It's win or die.
That might have been exactly enough for a level 2. It's a shame that in this timeline, the guy didn't throw his Wu Dao up in the air and have it magically land in her hands.
Put me in there.
Well, at least... Yeah, you can... Hopefully. Or you can just fail at killing this guy.
An exalted death.
For Gerald. I got.
You did
Be
it.
smart or I'm finished.
It's like, you did it, but be smart or you're finished. Your resistance is insanely high. If I put you into bolted, well, I just need to make sure that I'm out of range of that guy. Pretty sure your magic is unsealed. Is it though? No, you don't seem to have unsealable magic, do you? Okay, change your plans. Hubert, you made a grave miscalculation in forgetting to bring that skill.
It's almost a shame to kill you. Not even death will make you consequential.
Oh, wait. Oh, right, because your commander skill nullify status effects. Well, at least I got a rank up in writing out of that. Yeah, of course, you don't need that. That makes sense.
That is all. I can...
Yeah, I thought it would be a bit too easy if you could just silence him. I do at the very least want to make sure that, yeah, that Sedith is fine. You can heal that baby who always needs your help.
What's my strategy?
Okay, good, no crit rage. I think Sedith was actually the one who took down Hubert in my other file too, so... Oh yeah, you had an unholy high evade rate in the other file, I remember that now. Except you now have bolting currently equipped, so... Oh, and yeah, you're already out of gambits, aren't you? I need to get rid of that guy, actually. I need to be very careful, because if I'm not careful, then I go into Hubie bolting range. And if I go into Hubie bolting range, plus range of something else, then I will die. No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd do that. Your crit rate with magic is really high.
I won, didn't I?
Okay, she does take 14, and then... I don't know if Hubert will actually destroy her or not. Oh, right! Your warp range is ridiculous, thanks to your stupidly high magic stat. This changes things. Hello! Yeah, that's game over for Hubert right there. So I think I can probably afford to whack some other enemies before I leave. Yeah, Lysithia's magic stat combined with warp is just kind of insane.
That was amazing.
I wonder if Sedith has a special boss conversation. I may as well try. No? Okay. Well, now Bylethon needs to hit 1 out of 4. I think that's everything that I can do here. Oh, apart from get a little bit of healing experience. So that's why Warp felt nerfed in this game, because I was using with Linhard, whose magic stat is not the greatest.
I should have disposed of you a long time ago. I will rectify that failure here. We must place our faith in Her Majesty. Her victory is everything.
At this point, I'm not so sure.
Excellent. We've broken through the city. Keep moving. Our next destination is the palace.
I don't care, that was a former student of mine and he is now dead. Oh, I can't believe I never said anything about Petra's... Okay, well, yeah, I guess I let go of my grudge there, but I was planning that when we finally met Hubert and fought him for the last time, I would say, and this is for Petra's Paralogue! But, yeah, didn't get to do that. Okay, so let's see what happens if we load from here.
We have finally made it. I am sure that Edelgard is hiding in the palace, awaiting our arrival.
Who is that? Is that not Diju?
I heard knights had arrived. I came here to find you.
Yeah, I knew he would still be alive on this route.
I arrived not long after the battle at Gronder Field. I am here to kill Edelgard.
Will you now fight alongside us?
We fight for different objectives. I swore to offer Edelgard's head to His Highness, but should I fail, I will have no choice but to entrust that mission to you. This is the information I have gathered during my time in hiding here. It includes details about the inside of the castle.
Well, that was certainly lucky that we ran into him.
There's more. The Archbishop is being held in the palace. I do not know the exact location.
Indeed, just as we suspected.
It seems we chose wisely when we decided to fight against the Empire.
I've done what I came here to do. Farewell.
Wait a moment. He is gone. I believe we should make our way there as well.
Well, yeah, he only has to be recruitable on the Blue Lions route, so they're not going to have him join us now. Okay, so I believe that will be the end of the chapter, so next time, we're probably going to be taken straight into the fight with Edelgard, which obviously is not going to be the final battle of this route, so curious to see what happens afterwards. But I'm guessing we're going to get a very stereotypical Fire Emblem reveal where Talez comes out of nowhere and says, "Aha! You thought that the evil Emperor was the big bad, but it was me!" And yes, I will save what I think about him until next time, when he presumably shows up. See you then.